good afternoon, good evening, and good night, or whatever time you're watching us. Did you miss us? Because we sure missed you. So welcome back. So today, Gloria is going to go over some ideas and some preparation and how to plant seeds, specifically today, the tomato. And then we'll be going over some other things in the future and just follow that route. She's going to go over the processes that we've already gone over before, so it's going to be a little back information, but it's always good to know how to mix your pot. The other thing we're going to be going over is, during this crazy time, I know a lot of people like to limit or want to limit their time and their exposure to markets or wherever you need to go do your daily or not so daily buying. But I wanted to go over a few kits, some ideas, some things that were found online that can relieve some of that pressure, and all of it can be delivered basically to your home, so you don't have to worry about that, and you can still continue and enjoy what you want to do and like to do, which is planting the plants. So with that, Gloria, please take it away.
Thank you, Scott. Hello, friends. So today what we're going to do is we are going to plant tomatoes. Now the great thing about tomatoes, one, they're delicious, but two, you can basically grow them all year round. Okay, so we're going to go over what's in your kit. So inside your kit, you're going to get a pot. You're going to have some soil. We're going to provide you with your seeds and also a cage. So the process for beginning your tomatoes is, of course, so you want to get the right drainage. Now these pots are awesome because they have drainage built in already, and you can take off the bottom there to make sure everything goes nice and smooth. Okay, so one of the first things you do, of course, like we reviewed last time, is drainage, right, Scott? Drainage. Very important. So what you want to do is you want to put your river rocks at the bottom. This will be in your kit as well. So I've already put them at the bottom, and I've also filled the soil in the pot up to the line right here. This is where you want to fill it up to. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to take your tomato seeds. Now remember, please read the instructions in the back. That will tell you exactly how to take care of the particular tomato that you purchased, okay? That's provided for you. So the first thing you do, we've already added the river rocks, we've already added the potting soil. Now we're ready to plant the seeds. So you can either do it two ways. You can use a tool and you can create a small hole, no more than about an inch. After that, you want to go ahead and drop your seeds. Make sure that you cover them up, and then you want to spread them around the entire the pot. Okay, once you finish with this, you can water, make sure that it's properly watered. Okay, and then you want to put it out in the sun. Now there's a couple things that you can do, three actually. You can plant a seed from the store. You can go to the nursery and insert the baby plant inside the pot right in the middle, or you can go to your local store, buy whatever your favorite kind of tomato you like, and squeeze the seeds as we did with the packaged seeds onto the pot. Now,
make sure you cover it with the soil or the medium a little bit though, because you want to hold some of that, retain some of that moisture, some of the natural stuff that comes out of the tomato.
Right.
But good job.
Thank you. Now the next step is going to be this cage right here. This cage is important because once the plant starts growing and we get the little tomato buds, the plant itself, the branches are going to become really heavy. So they're going to start drooping over. What the cage does is it prevents everything from drooping and expanding outward, and it keeps everything nice and neat in one little area for you. So then that way the plant doesn't droop over. Make sure to water your plant. This size pot you can put outside in the balcony, in the yard, wherever you can. If you don't have that much space, then what I would recommend is getting a smaller pot. Follow the exact same steps that I showed you already. If you can't find a cage that suits this particular size, you can always just get a stick, put it right in the middle. Once the vines start growing, you can clip them with zip tied or rubber band, even just anything to really keep the plant growing upward and is supported. Okay, and of course water, and make sure that you keep an eye on it, okay, as the plant grows. Once you've done that, you will get to enjoy some delicious tomatoes. Okay,
absolutely. Scott? Okay, so if you don't want to go through all that hassle, going out and picking up everything and doing all that, let me give you a hint on some shorter tips. So basically, there's a lot of places online that will basically sell a complete kit already, and to be able to get your seeds to grow faster and to basically just have everything available at your doorstep when they deliver it. So basically, there's a lot of different manufacturers, and we're not necessarily recommending one or anything like that, but I'm just going to go off of what one of them, the kit, has in it. So basically what you're going to find is a hardened disc of peat moss and soil substrate that basically it blows up when you water it, so it will fill up the cup. With this kit, you can just kind of follow the simple steps that Gloria and what we've been going over probably since the first episode. Is you have the seeds, and what you want to do is you can use your finger, insert a little hole, make another little hole, and then cover it back up. And then what you want to do is water. These will filter through fairly quickly. Best thing about these is the biodegradable cup too, which it'll retain some of the moisture, so be real careful to read all the instructions and not to overwater too much, because the actual container itself will retain a lot of the moisture, and that's the good thing for the seeds. Other thing that the kits do come with are grow lights. So basically, this is something that you can also get online. If you're very limited with space, like outdoors that you can do anything, grow lights work great. And they can be used for multiple things. You know, you can do something this big inside your house, and just using a grow light, it would be substantial. But anyway, this one is designed specifically for smaller pots and you know, seed growth and young shoot growth. So basically, you just hook it up, and also it'll come with directions on how much time to give it and what the correct bulb wattage is if you lose one or if one burns out. Usually, actually, they're shipped with spares in there. But go ahead and you know, have at it, and just enjoy yourself and experiment too. You know, if you keep an eye on your plant and your plant material and what you're doing, I mean, you can make adjustments. And like Gloria was saying, with the tomatoes, they're gonna grow like crazy. So I don't know if anybody's seen a tomato plant in a healthy environment, boy, they just get up there and they go, and then once they get the fruit on, you know, it's really important to have some sort of support and cage, because then the fruit adds the weight and then more shoots come. So, you know, just enjoy yourself. And we enjoy having you, and
yes,
we'll see you next time.
Absolutely. See you next time.